So this is, the Writers Guild podcast. So can you tell us a little bit about how you adapted, the book into a screenplay for one, and how long did it take you to write it? And once you got to that position, did you go to your reps? Did they look at it? How did you guys finally get it out and start, pitching it and whatnot?
Yeah, so the first thing so I found this book just through happenstance. I was reading a book review for a different book and it mentioned this book in the review and
Oh, interesting.
it sounded interesting to me, and so I went out and picked it up, and I just intended to read it over, no intention of adapting, just I was like, it was Christmas of 2020 and I was like, I'll read it over the holiday break and just, just a fun reading exercise. But the minute I started reading it, I was like, oh, okay, this is interesting. This is really speaking to me. And it was like within 50 pages, I was like, maybe I want to write the script and adapt this. I think that there's something to this. It was really resonating with me so deeply in a way that no piece of art had before or since. And so I sort of devoured it and quickly reached out to my manager and said, "Hey, you read this and see what you think." I think I might have sent him my copy or bought him a copy. I don't remember, but he went and read it himself and he said, I think I agree with you. I think that there's something here. And so then we reached out to his agent, and his agent said Percival wants to have a conversation with Cord for about for a little bit. And so I think he and I started talking. He and I talked mid-January, and as I said, the conversation went well enough, and he said, "I think you understand the spirit well enough that." He gave me the rights for free for 6 months. He said, I really think that you understand it, and then so you can have the rights for free for 6 months, which is, rights conversations can take months, if not years sometimes. And so him giving me
And
that,
you're a busy writer as it is, too.
yeah,
So.
yeah. And so him giving me that was just like really incredible. But then I'm a pretty slow writer, so it took, I think that it took me about 4 months to write the script. I don't write fast. I'm pretty, I know people who say that they can write scripts in like a week. That's never been my ability. And so, particularly things that aren't outlined or anything. So just from sort of like this beginning of the writing process to the end was about 4 months. And then we got it done. So then that was probably May of 2021. And then we took it out, to producers and we sold it in, July of 2021. And then it was
Did you
sort of
have
like,
to give it back to him first to
yeah,
take
that was he asked before he officially gave us
it?
the
I've been
rights
down this road.
to
I know.
send to producers. He said, I want to read the script. And so that was
Oh,
the
that's
very that
nerve-wracking.
was yeah, exactly, man. That was like that's the one thing with saying you can have the rights for free until you're done with the script, right? Is like because now all of a sudden he doesn't have to give you've written the script and he can say like, actually I hate this. No. And
Right.
so it was a very, very nerve-wracking 48 hours while I waited for him to read the script, but he read the script, he
Mhm.
gave us the approval, and then we were kind of off to then we sort of paid him, and then we were off to the races with the rest
Yeah, I
of the
see he got like producer credit and stuff, which I respect. I think that's great,
Yeah, man. I mean, look, it's this movie doesn't exist without him. You know what I
Yep.
mean? This and so I feel like everybody should get their due, and I'm happy that he got his due. Percival's since become a really good friend and a mentor of mine.
Now he's
So
like, what
I'm
what other
happy.
one do you want to do,
Yeah,
Corey?
exactly. Yeah. Well, he's actually talking about us writing something together, which I'm very
Okay.
excited about. Yeah,
Right.
yeah.